Hello everyone, my name's The Question, and thanks for watching this YouTube video. Obviously you can tell by the title, this is going to be a slightly different video than my normal haul videos. Like I mentioned in my last haul video, I had something pretty rare that I was going to be getting in that I almost never see. So as you know if you've watched my channel, I'm a big Naoki Urasawa fan. And I have a majority of his stuff that's been released in English, other than pretty much one series, and that series was Pineapple Army. And the reason why I didn't have it is because I thought it was only released in Viz comic book form, which is the, kind of the standard American comics style. So they released 10 issues of that. So I was unaware of any manga volume size of it, and that 10 issues the series got canceled, so it was never completed in English. And Naoki Urasawa also was only the artist on it, so I wasn't really searching out to get it or to read through it until I found out. I had actually heard another YouTuber, the Omnibus Collector, talk about or mention once about that there was an actual Viz released volume, and so I've put it on wish lists. I put it on, I check on Bookfinder, and every time when I think I've found one, when I message the person selling it, they're just selling the 10 issues collected. They're not actually selling the volume. So my hopes got dashed quite a few times. And the only time I've actually even seen it physically is someone on Reddit about a year ago actually had it in their collection and showed a picture of it. So that's the only reason for me to believe that it was it was real, because it never comes up for sale. So I had it popped up on eBay not too long ago, and I managed to get it in. So I wanted to show it off, just kind of show you guys what it looks like. That it exists, so I'll just kind of show it to you real quick right now, and then I'll do a flat kind of table showing more of the inside of it. So here is the book. As you can see, it's kind of the old Viz graphic novel style of book. Obviously not Naoki Urasawa's artwork on the cover. They commissioned an outside person to do the artwork. And it's kind of neat because it's a soft cover, but it has a dust jacket, which is pretty rare. So this is the actual book. It's in pretty good condition for its age. There's some yellowing, but otherwise not really any dings or any dents. So let's actually get into looking at the book. Okay, so this is a look at the actual book. I'm going to do a real quick synopsis of the series. Like I mentioned before, the art is by Naoki Urasawa, but the story is by another creator, Kazuya Kudo. Kind of similar to Master Keaton, another early Urasawa work where he did the art, where he at least started doing the art, and someone else did the story. And then once he got into like Monster and 20th Century Boys, he started doing both. Pluto. But this is probably his first mainstream series, or his first series that he got popular for in Japan. This came out in 1985 through 1988 is when it was released in Japan. It came out in 8 standard manga volume size in Japan. And then in 1988, Viz Comics released it in the US in the American comic size format that they were releasing a lot of manga in back in those days. So it came in a standard American comic format, 1 chapter per issue. And after 10 issues, it was not a very popular series in the United States, so it was canceled. But it did get this one collection. And like I said, this collection is only those first 10 chapters, so it does not have the complete series. So this is all we got in America. And as you can tell here, this is not Naoki Urasawa art. Viz commissioned an outside artist, Darren Ching, who, from what I looked online, I don't see any manga work or any comic book work that they did. So I think they were just, just an artist, and they kind of wanted something that wasn't as cartoony as the inside of the book, which is, kind of weird. But something they were doing a lot in those times, in those days. Like, they didn't have as much respect for the English audience that we would be able to, they wanted to make it look more adult and less cartoony, as you'll see from Urasawa's artwork. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, there's a dust jacket here. Here's what it looks like inside. So this side of the dust jacket just has the chapter listings. And then on the back here, we have a quote from James D. Hudnall, who does the afterword. He is an American comic creator, artist. And then on the back dust jacket here, we have the pricing, $16.95 USA, $24.95 Canada. And it goes left to right, kind of in that old, that's how they released manga in the US back then. There wasn't a lot of standard right to left. So we got a color page at the front. And if you've seen Urasawa's artwork, this should look very familiar to you. This is kind of Urasawa's early kind of art style, back in the Master Keaton days, a little more cartoony. He's definitely kind of honed his style as he goes, but this is still really great artwork. So we have a kind of content page, and then as you can see, he's doing some war fighting. He's got little kids with grenades. He's got little kids with guns. So it looks to be a more kind of cartoony military style story. But as you can tell by these pictures, nothing in this looks anything like that, at least to me. So I don't know. When I first saw this cover, I thought like, oh, it's kind of, they're trying to be like Vertigo. It's kind of a Vertigo look series. But the thing is, Vertigo didn't even come out till like 93. So this predated Vertigo by like 5 years. And then it's also kind of Dave McKean-ish. But Dave McKean wasn't really even getting popular. Sandman covers were after this. He had some Hellblazer covers before this. But not a lot of, he wasn't that popular before that, maybe right about this time. So yeah, it's just kind of a distinctive looking cover, which I don't think is bad. I just don't think it fits. Kind of like with Reptilia, that IDW release I showed in a previous haul. It just doesn't really fit what I think the look of the series is. So here is the book. And then in the back, we have kind of a profile page. It talks a little bit about both the creators. Kudo, like I mentioned, not a lot of work released in English, but his most popular, Mai the Psychic Girl, I have heard of that, have not read that. And then we have the afterword by James D. Hudnall, who, besides being an American comic artist, was also in the military. So he has a kind of firsthand knowledge about, the military and how this kind of fits into comics. So here we go. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show everybody and let them know that this actually exists. I'm definitely going to read it and check it out, at least through this first book. I haven't heard like glowing reviews of this series, so I'm not too sure what to expect. But I'm sure I'll at least enjoy the art. And yeah, so thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff. I'll be back to normal haul videos at the end of the month. Like most people, getting a lot of Right Stuff holiday, Black Friday sale stuff in. I've already got a ton of it in already to make another video. So yeah, so thanks a lot, and everyone have a great holidays. Thanks.